video yesterday that was posted by KW Connect about a guy in Oregon where the market's smoking hot like it is in most of the country, and he was saying that he hears some of the mega teams are starting to hire short sale specialists again, which is counterintuitive to what's going on there. But I'm thinking like, geez, that's all we do is short sales. So I'm just curious how the shift that they're projecting that's going to happen, how's that going to affect us here? We're like, we never got out of first gear. Everybody else is in
Great
6
point.
feet.
Great point.
Has anybody discussed that, or do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah. Did everyone understand the question? So the question is, what happens in Atlantic County when the shift occurs? I mean, we've been shifting for a while, right? You guys in Little Egg is phenomenal, booming, right? I'm watching the days on the market drop, average sale price increasing. Those guys are in a very, very strong market. We have kind of been in just that stagnant,
Right.
push-pull market with so much inventory. We're going to see more of. And
So we're pretty good at it, I'm thinking.
We're pretty good at it.
You might be the best prepared for it.
I think we are. I
We've
believe
been
we
living
are.
it.
I believe we are. To your point, Matt Fedek is looking for an agent to work with within his team, and that's all he does is REO stuff, to work out of this office. Specifically, he chose this office because we have that inventory that's coming, that is in the books. It's still there, it's lingering, it's going to be years worth of inventory. So good point, good question. Is that an opportunity for you guys? Say yes.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. You should know that there's opportunity everywhere you go. The question is, are you thinking about opportunity everywhere you go? Like Beth Sandberg was here. She says, everywhere I go, I think lead gen. Everywhere I go. Nail salon, lead gen. Take the dog for a walk, lead gen. Go potty, lead gen. Whatever. All right, opportunity. Think of that. All right, take it away, Deb.
Okay, we're going to go through these are the market statistics for the mainland residential properties. Our average days on month are down 2%. So that translates into 2 days. Median sold price is down 7%. Last May it was 176,000, and this year it's 164. That's $11,000 change. This is our monthly months of supply of inventory, which is down a lot, 28%, which is really phenomenal, which is a good sign. And it's always a good sign to have the inventory dropping, because eventually we'll get down to a more stable market at some point, when we're fairly close to it at this point right now. Last May we had 11 months of inventory, and this May we have 8.5 months of inventory, which is very good. This is a comparison of the median for sale price versus the sold price. The orange columns are the prices that the sellers are listing their property at. You can see it kind of like curves down a little bit. It's like they're like at 200,000, and they drop it to like maybe like 190. And then the green is the sale price. That's down 7%, and the listing price is down, looks like 5%. This is the supply and demand by month. The supply is up 4%. That's the orange bars. They're going kind of like, that's the normal curve. They go up till they hit like October, and then it sags a little bit in November, December, and it starts to move up. And it continues to go up into the summertime. And down here at the bottom, this is what you want to show your sellers. The little green ones, those are the ones that actually get sold. This is what's on the market, and that's what gets sold. So, where do you want to be?
If I chime in? Because this
Sure.
goes off what Dick was asking.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what month you check, the South Jersey MLS, units are up month over last year. And last year, they were up over the year before. What that tells us that demand is there. The demand's there, we just continuously are inundated with inventory. If you take away that inventory, if you have the same demand, what do you have? You have an increase in prices, which is the majority of what most of the metropolitan cities in the United States have gone through they have a shortage of supply and a high demand, which is why they've seen 10 to 30% increases over a year or two. That's why Gary says there's a shift in those areas, because you can't have 30% increases and 5% increases in pay. It doesn't work out over time, it'll collapse. We haven't seen those increases. So to answer the question about the shift, I don't know if it'll happen here until we lose the inventory, because we're in a false market anyway. Good thing is we do better in the false market. But that shows me that green line was almost unreadable or unseeable in 2008, 2009. Our demand is growing, we just have to understand.
Good point.
Okay, let's see, this is a little bit high. I'm not sure this is, this looks like it's units, but it looks like, maybe new, that's what it is. It's new properties coming on the market. Oh,
Days on market.
days on market? Where do you see that? No,
No,
I
it
think it's
says
new.
number of units on the side,
Yeah, where's it say?
Number of units on
on
the
the
left
left
column.
side column.
Yeah, I think it's, the number, I can't really see what it is on the top on my slide either. But I think it's new units coming on the market. But let me go to the next
Sold
slide. This slide's a little bit off too. This is what they pulled that other slide that we looked at before.
Those are number of homes on the market.
This is, these are units, the number of units on the market for every month. That's what that is. And this is the new properties by month, down 7% compared from last May to this May, which is really only a change of 28 properties. Now we're in sold properties by month, and this is units. The units are up 13%, which is a change of 20 units. Under contracts by month is up 38%. That is awesome. And that translates into 2 months from now, we'll have like a really good month. Probably for the next 2 months, they should be really good. Because they're gonna close within 30 to 60 days. So that's a very good sign. Now we're gonna go into the island market, which there's just a couple of slides in here that kind of pop out. The average days on market by month is up 28% on the islands. This is gonna be Brigantine, Margate, Ventnor City, and Longport. So that's an interesting statistic. Median sold price by month is down 21%. Very interesting again, but notice their price point. Last May, it was 475,000. This May, it's 367,000. That's almost $100,000 difference.
And if you guys, can I chime in real quick? If you guys really think about it, when a shift occurs, do the financially set feel that shift first? Or do, let's say, average median American, people that make, an average salaries feel the shift? It actually starts at the high dollar homes. It starts at the higher sale price. It starts at the higher income earners. That's telling us that the shift is coming and it's happening. So be prepared, take advantage of it.
This is the month supply of inventory for the islands, and it's down as well, it's down 17%. But it's still relatively high. You're comparing May 2015 at 21 months of inventory, this May was 18 months of inventory. That's a lot of inventory. It's still
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot, and that's what forces the prices to come down, that we saw on the last slide. This is the same, basically the same slide as you saw before. But this is, the orange ones are the listing price compared to the green ones, which are the sold price. The listing is up 10%, so they're listing them a little bit higher, but they're actually selling 20% less. What are you gonna do?
Yep.
Maybe some of the island agents should show this to their sellers, you've gotta price it right to sell it. These are the little Egg Harbor slats. So the average days on market is down 48%. That is
It's huge.
amazing.
Huge.
Right. That's a really, really good sign. That means things are they're selling fast, they're selling really fast. So that's excellent. The median sold price by month is down 15%. Now, this could be an anomaly, there could have been a couple of sales this month that were just under the $200,000 range that brought it down. So you have to look at next month too. I think the previous month it was up. So it kind of like, it goes up and down like everything else.
Yes.
So this is the month supply of inventory, down 32%, which is very good, that's very good, that's excellent. Median for sale versus median sold. Once again, you got the orange columns being what they price it at, their price point, and what they sell at is down 15%, and what they're listing it at is up 5%. So, the sellers they always want to try to get as much money as possible for their property, so they're pricing it just a little bit higher. And it looks like even, you can kind of see it's going up a little bit too from April to May. Our supply and demand by month. This is that same one. This is based on units. Number of units, it goes up, and then it comes down around December, then it starts to go back up in January. So the units are up. They're up 2%, and the units sold are up 4%. Expired properties by month, that is up 170%. That's a big number. Well, when you look at the units, it's not that big. We're talking 10 units, 10 units last May expired versus 27 this May. You have to look at the number too, not just the percentage that goes up. For sale properties by month is up 2%. We're talking units again, and it's really a change of only 10 units, and it's up. New properties on the month is even, compared to last May, 72. Sold properties by month is up 4%, change of 1. And under contracts by month is up 41%, which is awesome. Then will translate into things being sold in the next 2 months. It should be a huge increase in things being sold in the next 2 months, and that's it.
So, Jessica, can you add anything? What are your thoughts on that, on the market?